Who is the titular character in King Lear?
King Lear is the titular character, the aging monarch of Britain.
How many daughters does King Lear have, and what are their names?
King Lear has 3 daughters, Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia.
What is the initial test that King Lear uses to determine how to divide his kingdom?
King Lear asks his daughters to declare their love for him, and he plans to divide his kingdom based on the sincerity of their expressions of love.
Which daughter refuses to flatter King Lear, leading to her disinheritance?
Cordelia refuses to flatter King Lear and is subsequently disinherited.
What is the role of the Earl of Gloucester in King Lear?
The Earl of Gloucester is a nobleman who serves as a parallel character to King Lear. He faces similar familial betrayals and suffers greatly throughout the play.
Who is Edmund, and what actions does he take to further his own ambitions?
Edmund is the illegitimate son of the Earl of Gloucester. He manipulates his father and schemes against his legitimate brother, Edgar, to advance his own position.
What role does the fool play in King Lear?
The fool serves as King Lear's loyal companion and truth-teller, often using humor and wit to comment on the unfolding events of the play.
What ultimately leads to King Lear's descent into madness?
King Lear's descent into madness is triggered by the betrayal of his daughters, particularly Goneril and Regan, as well as his own mistakes and hubris.
Who leads the French army in support of Cordelia?
The King of France leads the French army in support of Cordelia.
What is the significance of the storm on the heath in King Lear?
The storm on the heath serves as a physical manifestation of King Lear's inner turmoil and the chaos that has engulfed the kingdom.
What happens to Gloucester's eyes, and who is responsible for his blinding?
Gloucester's eyes are gouged out, and the blinding is carried out by Cornwall, Regan's husband, and Regan herself.
How does Cordelia meet her demise?
Cordelia is executed in prison, a consequence of her loyalty to her father and her role in the failed rebellion against her sisters.
What happens to King Lear at the end of the play?
King Lear dies of grief shortly after reuniting with Cordelia, who dies in his arms.
Who becomes the ruler of Britain at the end of the play?
The fate of Britain's rulership is left ambiguous at the end of the play, but it is suggested that Edgar, the legitimate son of Gloucester, may assume leadership.
What is the significance of the subplot involving Gloucester and his sons?
The subplot involving Gloucester and his sons parallels the main plot of King Lear and explores themes of betrayal, loyalty, and the consequences of familial strife.
How does Edgar disguise himself after fleeing from his father's house?
Edgar disguises himself as Poor Tom, a mad beggar, to avoid detection and navigate the dangers of the outside world.
What role do the loyal servants Kent and Gloucester's servant play in the story?
Kent and Gloucester's servant demonstrate unwavering loyalty to their respective masters, even in the face of adversity, and serve as moral compasses amidst the chaos of the play.
How does King Lear's view of justice evolve throughout the play?
Initially, King Lear equates justice with the flattery and obedience of his daughters. However, as he experiences betrayal and suffering, his understanding of justice becomes more nuanced, leading to moments of remorse and empathy.
What is the significance of the reconciliation between King Lear and Cordelia?
The reconciliation between King Lear and Cordelia highlights themes of forgiveness, redemption, and the enduring bonds of familial love, albeit in the face of tragedy.
What motivates Goneril and Regan's betrayal of their father?
Goneril and Regan are motivated by their desire for power, wealth, and control over their father's kingdom. They see his advancing age and vulnerability as an opportunity to seize authority for themselves.
What lessons can be gleaned from the tragic events of King Lear?
King Lear grapples with themes of power, loyalty, madness, and the consequences of human folly. It serves as a cautionary tale about the destructive potential of unchecked ambition, hubris, and familial discord.